Hi, it's Lynette here. Thank you for joining me today. So I've got quite a few videos to kind of film. Steve and I went shopping yesterday to some place in Livingston called The Centre, and it also has the designer outlet, but it was more the kind of high street shops that I was interested in. They do have a Primark. I did go shopping on Saturday with my pal and we went to the Primark in Edinburgh. But there was a few bits and pieces I wanted to pick up and my arms were killing me so I couldn't pick up any more. So I've still got to film that Primark haul. But I wanted to film this one first because there's an item in here that I need to give to Stephen, and there's a pair of fluffy socks as well. So I'm going to pop this out. So they had these baskets, so they're called belly baskets, right? So it's a large collapsible belly basket. So this is what it looks like. Right, they had them by the till in Primark in Edinburgh. However, in one in Livingston, I only noticed them by where they had their Christmassy trees and stuff, and it was full of like bits and pieces for decorations. So I did say to the woman, have you got any more of these? It was like £8. Have you got any more of these? But look, this is what makes it a belly basket, right? But it also collapses. So we were trying to kind of get everything out of it in the store, right? Because it was full of sparkles and stuff. And I bought it for Stephen because he has a weighted blanket that it's not the correct weight for him. It's only about 15 kilo. However, it's still really heavy. And if he wants to make his bed, he's either got to put that under his covers, over his covers, or under his bed. But I thought at least this way, when he wants to make his bed, he could just throw the weighted blanket in here, and that way it'll be nice and tidy and out my way, and I won't be complaining, and it won't be shoved under the bed where it's going to get all dusty and what have you. So because it needs a good hoover out, because it's all sparkly bits, I don't know if you can see that, she knocked £2 off it, and I thought fair enough, I would have bought it if she hadn't knocked £2 off it, because guaranteed when I go to Edinburgh we won't have any more. So that was £6. But he also said it would be great for just popping in, you know, the clothes that you haven't finished wearing. So, you know, like your traditional wardrobe or something that you're like, oh, wear those jeans again, but you don't want to hang them up. But he said it would also be good for that. So either his weighted blanket or to throw in things that he wasn't using, and you can bring it down so it's only like a little half small basket. So for £8, you can't kind of argue at that. I think it's fantastic. Some of the other ones do go for more money, but £8 from Primark. So this is kind of practical, a practical shop, and it was just a really small one. A few bits and pieces that I needed, and I'm just filming this now because I want to give Stephen his fluffy socks. So I picked these up for myself. So my friend had got the thermal socks. Hers were grey, I think, but I couldn't find them. But these are 2 tog rating, and they're thermal socks with wool for £4. I think it's brilliant. I'm actually going to open them because these are for me. And she was wearing them with her walking boots for her dog walk. But they're kind of Nordic-y, Scandi, aren't they? Like Christmas jumpery. But they're really quite thick inside, so you would need to make sure that you had enough room in your walking boots or your welly boots or whatever you were wearing them with, or just even for slouching around the house. So for £4, I definitely had to get myself a couple of pairs. I never used to wear socks at all, but in the house, just to have cosy feet, I do. Picked up these because Brandon was complaining that they never do fluffy socks in his size because he's a size 12. So I saw these in Primark at £3. It's for 2 pairs. I was going to order from the sock shop because they did like size 12 and 13. But I think these will be perfect. 2 pairs of cosy socks made using recycled polyester, which is fantastic. And they're the non-slip, so they've got the little grips. But like the totes, remember totes? Oh, I used to wear those all the time. And we're having wooden floors and things. We don't have them upstairs. The old house we had wooden floors all over. But in here it's carpeted from upstairs, which is quite nice actually. But for downstairs, when you're in the kitchen or the living room, it gives you that grip. So £3. So non-slip grip. I think that's brilliant for 2 pairs. They're not the fluffiest, but I'm sure they'll keep them cosy. Yeah, because I bought one, had to buy the other. So these are for Stephen, so I will take them downstairs and hoover out the belly basket for him. I also picked up 2 pairs of these cozy socks. Again, they're made using recycled polyester. So these were only £2 in size 4 to 8. I think I'm going to give one as a gift. Might keep one for myself. I don't know. Can't go wrong with fluffy socks, can you? And last but not least, my pal had got one like this, and I cannot wear a hat in the winter. Nothing to do with my hair, just the fact I hate that like hot feeling on my head, but I do suffer with a lot of earache. So this is an insulated 3M Thinsulate material headband made using recycled polyester for £3.50. You've got ones that have got little sparkly bows and everything on it, and they're great, but they're not insulated like this. So this would be perfect for actually keeping my ears warm and not letting my head get too hot. So for £3.50, I thought that was brilliant. So I'm ready. I just need to get the boots actually. I'm ready to go out in the cold. So that was just a little short, kind of sharp Primark video, just to show you. As I say, I've got a larger one coming soon, but I wanted to do this one first. Let me know how you guys are getting on with your Christmas shopping. Are you still doing what you usually do? Are you cutting back? We cut back a number of years ago, and on my side, I buy like my mum and dad, and then it's just nieces and nephews. I don't buy like my brothers or my sister, which makes it a bit easier as well, so people aren't having to fork out money, because it's nice sometimes, but you know, sometimes you're just buying gifts for the sake of it, aren't you? Bah humbug, Lynette. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.